Every once in a while, somebody wants me to be somebody who I'm not, and they have their reasons. And a lot of times, I feel that they have very good reasons. And why I give it so much consideration is because I also feel that, from my own point of view, there's things about me I wish weren't true, or I wish I was more of this and less of the other. I mean, if you've probably watched a handful of my videos, you've probably seen me, kind of like wonder about my own inner workings and how that affects my reality. I think that if I could adjust certain kind of behaviors or thought patterns, I might enjoy myself more, and then other people would enjoy me more, that kind of thing. And I think that I'm certainly different than I was a year ago, or 5 years ago, or 10 years ago. I don't even know. I don't even know if I would know myself at 20. 20 years ago, oh man, I would probably cringe to hear what was going on in my mind and what my plans were. But I can't really be that other person. I mean, especially right now. Though, who's to say, like, a year from now? I'll give you, for instance, there's this person that I know just vaguely that has such a kind of an explosive, inclusive presence. You can almost feel it when this person walks into a room, and when they can include a lot of people in their influence. When they walk in, they're like, "Hey, how's everybody doing?" And calls everybody a name, knows what's going on for this, that, or the other thing. Is really willing to engage and be engaged. And sometimes when I'm observing this person, I think, man, what a great person that would be to be around. I would like to. It'd be nice to be in that person's sphere of influence, but I'm not that way, really. That person is moving in a big circle of energy and discussion and interaction, and I spend a lot of time sitting quietly, just kind of contemplating. I think that there's a lot of things that I've processed for a long time, and the reason why I do it is 'cause sometimes I get somewhere, and sometimes I think, oh my gosh, I'm so glad that, I don't know if all that time led up to that, revelation. Maybe if I hadn't thought about it, maybe it would have come about anyway, but it seems to me like it's a process. Quiet contemplations on thoughts, emotions, and things going on around you bring you somewhere important. And I think that trying to be somebody different, is different than trying to guide yourself. I'm definitely trying to adjust my sails and the tiller and the tides and the wind in a way that brings me to where I want to go, or at least where I've set a course. But I think that all that's based on my knowledge of who I am as a person, and my personality. If I tried to, be more, let's say, outgoing, more social, more of a people person, I'd almost have to start from scratch. I'd have to relearn the winds and the tides and stuff like that, and who knows if that was going to be any better of a destination than the one I've picked for myself now. Yeah, so it's not that I can't be these things for these different people. It's just that I'm not that person now. And all my experience up until now, up from my ridiculous 20-year-old self to my just as ridiculous in a different way 43-year-old self, I've learned that you gotta work with what you got, and you got to be okay with that. And that's going to lead to a certain amount of disappointment for others, and it's going to lead for a certain amount of disappointment for me. I'm not going to massive parties, and I don't know everybody's name in the room, and I'm not inviting anybody out for a fantastic weekend of whatever. It'd be nice, I'd love that, but I'm not that person. I'm not even close to that person. It might be one day I might decide to work towards that, and that might take me years and years. So, and I would know that it would take that long, based on my experience of setting other goals for myself, other personal goals, personality goals, or personal behavior goals. So yeah, I'm perhaps not who I would want to be. I'm perhaps not who you would want me to be. But as Popeye said, I am what I am.